College A 70,200.
like that.
Yes. Oh wait, no. Wait. Wait, no. 35,100.
So it can't be that because that's bigger than all the other numbers. The average is a measure of center. So when you add all the numbers up, make sure you add them up first and then divide by the number of numbers. So if you're using a calculator, 16,000, make sure you put those parentheses around.
Okay. Okay, I have 8,775.
You I, there's so you said here's what I heard. Is that what you meant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean that's also no way because that's smaller than all the numbers. So just make sure you've got parentheses around those, divide by four. We're just adding up, dividing by four. I mean, it should be around, I don't know, it should be around 17,500-ish.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. Wait, I have 13,162.
I mean, okay, what kind of calculator are you using?
From a TI 30.
Okay. Does it have a parentheses?
Yes.
Okay. I can help you. I mean, all I can tell you is you've got to enter it exactly the way that's here. I mean, the numbers you're giving me so far are not even close to reasonable. What I would that I would you can enter this all in, or you can first add up all the numbers, hit enter to get that sum, and then divide by four.
Okay, I have it this time. Um, 17,550.
Okay, very good. Now, can you do the same thing for college B?
Yeah. Um, 17,550 again.
Now, you might wonder why those are the same. Sometimes that does happen. Okay, I know that was a little painful, but good job on that. You're going to find though that they never just ask you for the median or the mean. I mean, they might on one question here. So you know that the means are the same. The median is higher for college students. Let me put the question now in front of you. See if you can come up with the answer.
Is it A?
Oh, this someone asked about range. Oops. So, I forgot about that one. So the range of A is 3,000. The range of B is 2,000. Sorry, I didn't look at the question. I thought it was just range. So range is max minus min. Um, okay. A is less than, the range of A is actually greater than B. The range of A is equal to, so it's definitely not those. B is the one where it says the mean is equal.
Oh, I was thinking about median.
Yeah. So that's the third one. I forgot that's the third thing to find. So let's do that again for another data set here. Let's find the mean and the median and the range. And we'll just do that here for foothills. So I want you to find, actually, may shrink this actually, I'll put it up here. I'll just do F and V. We want to find the median, the mean, and the range.
Okay. Okay, for foothills, median 75, um m mean
Hang
7.
on. So this is you chose 75 because it's in the middle, but it's not actually the middle number. If you were to put them in order, it'd be 70, 75, 76, 80, 87.
Okay. So
Yeah, and
70.
it's easy to do that. So you have to put the data in order first. So all right, what about Valley? What's the median for Valley?
Uh 65.
65, good.
And then mean 77.6,
Okay, and for the other one?
64.2,
Okay, and then the range?
17 and 38.
Yes, good. Okay, excellent. All right, now you want to think range and standard deviation are related. They're both measures of spread. And they're a pretty good indicator of both. So here is the actual question, which I can scroll up if you need. But here is the question here.
Mhm. C.
The mean from foothills is greater than valley. That's true. The median number from foothill is greater. Yeah. All right. So they're both true. Yeah. Good. Okay. Let's see what else. All right. So here's another one. We'll do a couple more of these before we switch to another topic. Just refreshing is the idea here. Like you gotta be
Mhm. C.
so a seventh child with a height of 60 is added, and you're saying the mean will increase, that's for sure. Why will the median stay the same?
Because the median would be 54 and 54, but it's still 54 because it just stays in the middle.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. All right. So the next question here, I'm gonna just give you a little information before I let you run and answer it. The question talks about mean and standard deviation. You don't have time to calculate standard deviation, so think of standard deviation as range. So if it has a greater range, it has a greater standard deviation
Okay.
in general.
Okay. Mhm. This one A.
So the means are the same for sure, and because the ranges are different, the standard deviation are different. Now, if you actually calculated the mean, you're not alone. Most students do that. You really only care whether they're the same or different, and these problems are greater than. So the quick way to find the mean is to cross out the numbers that are the same, and then look for similarities like 2 and 5. It goes with 3 and 4. So those cross out. And then 1 and 6 go with 2 and 5. Those cross out. So they actually have the same mean without calculating it. I
Oh.
know that, as a student, you probably wouldn't trust yourself to do that. Right? That's how students get the best scores, though, is they use techniques like these. That one we did earlier is the same idea. You say, oh, those are the same. So I can cross those out. Oh, that's a 500 difference. That's a 500 difference, and that's 1,000 difference. And so you can cross all of those out and find that they're the same. I'm not suggesting you have to do it that way. Just that is a possibility. Any questions on mean or median or range?
No.
All right. So another topic that a lot of students um, are surprised that they don't do better on is parallel and perpendicular lines. Um, Do you remember anything about parallel and perpendicular lines?
Yes.
All right. So perpendicular means they have the same slope. Perpendicular means they have opposite reciprocal. It's never that easy though. There's always some steps to get there. Let me put a problem in front of you and just see how you do with something like this.
Um, is it C?
All right. So it says that line K is perpendicular. So it's definitely C or D. Does it contain this point? That's the question. And it's either like, yeah, it works or no, it doesn't work. So do you want to do you want to try that point? See if it works or doesn't?
Yes. That one doesn't work.
So it does work in D. You don't have to check that though, because if it doesn't work, you should just go with the next one and say, all right, I got it.
Okay,
I got it. Okay.
got it.
All right. So let's put another question in front of you.
Um, for this one, do you like try and get like Y by itself and then make them equal to each other?
They have to have the same slope. So yeah, your shortcut here is to solve for Y in each of these.
Okay. Wait. Um, okay. Wait, sorry.
It's okay. Take your time. You may find that it's better to work, you know, up or down, whatever you like. Just you have to have a comfort level with how you're going to work through these.
Can you go over this one?
Sure. I'll do which one? I'll do A. Okay, so to solve for Y, you first subtract 6x from both sides. And it's really good to actually put that in the front. So 2y equals minus 6x plus 15. Then you divide by 2, but you divide everything by 2. So y equals minus 3x plus 15 over 2.
Okay.
So is this the answer?
No.
Why is this not the answer? What's required for a line to be parallel?
Uh
They have to have the same slope
oh.
as a starting point. It's possible that they could be uh, the same line, but that would require the same b value. Uh,
Right. I was looking for to make them which one makes the same B value.
so it's not really covered on the SAT, but it's covered in a really good algebra class, is whether they are uh, parallel, perpendicular, intersecting, or coinciding.
Right.
But you don't have to worry about that here. Okay. One more of these.
Is this one B?
Did you say B like boy or D like dog?
D like dog.
All right, let's take a look here. No, it's the wrong color. So what is the slope of the original line?
The slope is 2.
It is not 2. So you have to solve it for y. So you have to add 2x to both sides. 3y equals 2x plus 6. Then you divide by 3. So it's 2/3 x plus 2. The slope is 2/3. Do you want to change your answer?
Yes.
Okay. You have to solve it for y all the way through. All right.
Okay.
Now, perpendicular though, keep in mind what perpendicular is. We're not looking for this number. We're looking for -3/2. The
Okay.
perpendicular is the opposite reciprocal.
Okay. So then is it A?
It is a, yeah. All right, good job. Um, like most students, if you do get to do a few of these problems, all of a sudden when you get it on the test there, you're like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. You typically get one of these, whether it's parallel or perpendicular. All right, so maybe one more of these. This is a free response question. So go ahead and take a look at that and see what your free response answer will be, and then we'll talk about how to actually code that in.
Okay. Um, I 1/8.
Yeah, so your answer is 1/8. So here is the free response grid. And there's actually three ways to answer this one. 1/8, 1/8, or 0.125. Don't overthink it. Like just do whatever you think works. Um, but if your answer doesn't fit in the grid, that's a problem.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's you know, so there is something here that is important. Is there anything you notice that's missing from the free response?
The zero, the first zero?
There's definitely no zero to start. That's true. Anything else?
No.
There are no negatives.
Oh,
And I don't know why. Doesn't really matter why, but just that, you get an answer that's negative, that it's time to redo it because that's not the answer. And you can't just change the sign. It's, it must be positive.
okay.
All right. So final question before we switch to another topic here. Good math student like you, we can usually do three topics. So we'll do this and go ahead and take a look at that, please.
For this one, Do you like have to plug it into y equals mx plus b?
You do not. You do not. You have to remember the slope. You could use the slope formula, which is slow, but you could do that. Do you remember anything else for slope? Or how slope is described?
Mm, rise over run.
Rise over run. So when you look at the given one, what's the rise over the run?
Um, 2/5.
Okay. So what is the rise over the run in the second one?
4/e.
Yeah. So what's P?
Okay, okay. So then d.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So a lot of the strategies that you and I talked about in the spring definitely apply to story problems. And there's 50% are story problems. So we're gonna do a few of those. These are all called linear scenarios. I mean, they're just word problems. You got to get comfortable reading these things. So these don't necessarily have any like math in them. They're just about reading and interpreting. So go ahead and take a look at this, see what you come up with.
Okay. Is it d?
Okay, so if players start out with 400 and they failed to complete 100 tasks and they lose 2 points, that would leave them with 200. So yes. And these
Okay.
are linear scenarios. So like you said, uh, they are meant to be fast. They're not necessarily calculator problems though. Like I could see these being without a calculator because the numbers aren't terrible. Um, but I'll leave that, again, you can use a calculator if you'd like.
Mhm.
Here's a new problem for you to look at.
A.
How did you come up with A?
I did 143 minus 10 times 5.
Yeah, very good. All right. Do one or two more. You're going through these pretty quickly. I didn't know if these would be challenging enough for you. Um, put one more in here.
What is m- milli milli?
Millimeters, milliamperes.
Yeah.
Milli is the prefix, and then amperes is the actual measure of current.
So okay. A.
How did you come up with A?
I did 6/15.
Okay, so it says the formula is the uh current divided by, and so you're right, 6 is the current divided by the cross sectional area, which is, I'm sorry, that is reversed. So it's easy to get these flipped, which is what I was alluding to. It's the current over the area. So it's 15/6.
Okay. So B.
B. Good. All right, let's do some more of these. They do get more difficult. I should have maybe started here.
Um, can you explain this one?
Yeah, at first glance, it looks like you have too many letters, but it says that if the price per pound of beef is equal to the price per pound of chicken, what does that mean for B and C here?
That they're equal to each other?
Yeah, so it's 2.35 plus 0.25x equals 1.75 plus 0.40x. So if you
Oh,
subtract, you get 0.6 equals 0.15x, x equals 4. Now, which equation should you use to find the price?
um, oh, B.
The answer is it doesn't matter. They should give you the same price. Now, there's maybe one you like better. Doesn't matter to me, but which one, you can use whichever one.
Okay. I got D.
It is, you said D like dog.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why, I don't know why the B and D just in my brain, they're just, they sound really the same. All right, this is definitely a calculator problem. So if you don't have one, you want to grab yours. I know you said you got one out, so plan to use it for this one. It's kind of like that one we were doing on the milliamperes. You want to match the units if you're unsure. Um, take a
Okay.
look though and let me know what you come up with.
I got C.
We got. All right, let's see if we can do one more. This is a free response question. And so it's not negative, it's a money question. So you already know that that's probably not an issue. It does say down here at the bottom to disregard the dollar sign when grading your answer. Go ahead and see if you can work through that. I'll check back with you in about a minute if we need for this one.
Okay.
Are you almost there? Do you feel lost on this?
Um, I got 35.2.
Okay, probably not that. So the 12 friends times 3 is 36. It was 212 minus 36, which is 176. And then it's four friends times 2 games plus 8 friends times 3 games. 24 ends up being 32. 176 divided by 32 ends up being like $4. Yeah, $4.
Oh, I just did 176 divided by 5 games.
Okay. You, you might have to go bowling now to kind of get the question.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Good job today. I mean, we got